Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of the 23rd AFI Life Achievement Award, Steven Spielberg.
How does he do it? Well, the truth is, we'll never know. But after making 27 films together across 43 years, yeah. I think I can at least try to explain what he does. And it goes something like this. First, everybody except John makes the movie. Thousands of people from all over the world, working together for months, sometimes for years. And then finally, we show our work to John. And in fact, I think that's why it's called a work print. And he doesn't begin immediately. In fact, one of the most important steps in the process often goes unnoticed. And it's called the spotting session. And it's when we decide what scenes should have music and what scenes should not have music. And it sounds simple, but great composers like John know that the power of music also lies in the absence of music. So that would be step one. Now look at a scene like this. This is the kind of shape our films are in when we finally show it to John for the first time.
Not so high! Not so high!
Now, John watches the movie and he goes back to his house and he sits alone with a yellow pad and a pencil at his 100-year-old Steinway piano, and he begins to write. The violins play these notes at exactly this time and exactly at this tempo. The flutes do this, the brass plays here, then the percussion comes in over there. And some of these orchestrations are as complex as Debussy and as accomplished as Stravinsky. But at last, he hands this gigantic mathematical puzzle to an orchestra of nearly 100 people. And it is during this arranged marriage of image and music that audiences fall in love with these movies. Now, this footage nobody has ever seen before. This is from 1982, the scoring session for E.T., and I'm behind the camera, a Super 8 camera, doing my best to capture John at work. So here's the man behind the curtain. He's scoring the scene where the mom, played by Dee Wallace, first sees E.T. Now, this is what I really want to show you with rough audio and bad focus, because you will hear and you will see the very moment that John waves his baton and creates movie magic.
Crash, please.
Without John Williams, bikes don't really fly, nor do brooms in Quidditch matches, nor do men in red capes. There is no force. Dinosaurs do not walk the earth. We do not wonder. We do not weep. We do not believe. John, you breathe belief into every film we have made. You take our movies, many of them about our most impossible dreams, and through your musical genius, you make them real and everlasting for billions and billions of people. So it is my honor to be up here tonight to say to you, my lifelong friend and my colleague, congratulations.